This is a cute little device that I've been using for a little while. You can rip and write your old Game Boy cartridges. It's cool. Let me just show you what you can do. I'm going to take out my old Game Boy collection, and we'll have a look first what you can do with this cool little device. Okay, so the first thing I do is plug it in, and wow, the developers are doing great. There's a firmware update. I've had this thing a while. They're taking good care of their software. Fantastic. Now what we're going to do is we're going to rip one of these cartridges. Got this from Colin. Nice kid named Colin on eBay. Thank you for your game. What we're going to do is we're going to rip your Pokemon, maybe Spyro if there's time, but we're going to copy one of these to our computer and see what fun we can have with it. So let's just plug it in and then get ripping. All you're going to have to do is click backup ROM here. Backup ROM, and then choose an appropriate location, and then we're gonna rip the game right from that cartridge, which is pretty cool. Yeah, that ought to do it. This should be fast, and then just a few seconds later, boom, it's done. Fantastic, we've got that. Okay, and now let's grab a blank flash cartridge. I'll tell you more about these in a moment as well. Let me just show you what we can do here. Let's plug that thing in, and then all we're going to need to do is click the right ROM button after we plug that in. Let's get it in there. There you go. Okay, nice fit. Really great. Click the right ROM, and we're going to select the ROM that we just ripped from the other cartridge, and we're going to write it to this one. This is going to be super fast. And boom, done. Now we just take this thing out, and let me find my Game Boy Advance. We stick that in, turn it on, all right, and look at this. I know it took a long time to get to it, but this is just awesome. I just wanted you to see this. Turn it on, and we're golden. Look, we're playing Pokemon Blue. We ripped the game from that other cartridge and copied it onto a new cartridge. Wow, I don't know if you were shocked. I mean, I'm so amazed. That's it. I'd say go out and buy these things. They're so cool. But first, let's talk more about these cartridges. There's a whole bunch of them. These cartridges have gone through many revisions, so make sure you choose the right one for your application. I chose a whole bunch because I'm in the United States. These came from Australia. Shipping time was pretty slow, so I just bought a whole bunch to not have to do that long wait again. But hey, totally worth it. Now, you don't have to play old games. Now, check this out. People are making games and selling ROMs for cool new games, even now in 2023. So you could buy one of these digital ones and write one of these, or you can even buy a cartridge. It's pretty cool. The Game Boy dev scene is pretty still going. But if you don't want to buy anything, look at this. You can even get this cool IDE, Game Boy Studio, and create your own Game Boy games. If you look around the internet, you'll find tutorials and things. Let me show you what you can do with this thing. Let me start up a new project here. This is a demo project they give you with the IDE just to show you what it can do. And now I suppose let me just click around the screen and point you to the different things. I had envisioned to go into more depth, but whatever. There's stuff on the screen. It's very easy to use. I click run, give it a moment to build, and then give it another second. Boom, there it is. It's running a Game Boy game. Awesome. We just compiled a Game Boy game, and it's running here in the IDE. Okay, but that's not all. Export the ROM, the .gb ROM, and then we copy that thing onto the flash cartridge, just like I showed you before with Pokemon. And then take this flash cartridge out after you're done writing it. Okay, and give it a minute and plug it in. And look at that. That's the same game we just wrote. There it is, playing on a Game Boy Advance. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, it's amazing. It's amazing. I'm shocked. There's much more to be said, but all I can say is that's so cool. I hope you're inspired. I hope you learned something. I mean, I think this is just amazing. And of course, you don't have to have a Game Boy Advance. You can run these things in your emulator. So, hope you enjoyed this.